Hey, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk, and so what this video is all about is like my beginning of the month check of the record sources in my hometown. Now, one place I'm not going in hometown on this particular trip is our independent record store. I'm going to save that for Record Store Day, Black Friday, but I'm going to hit some retail establishments. I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm actually going to go to Cracker Barrel, which I've never gone to before for records. I went to both of the thrift stores. There wasn't a single piece of vinyl or a single CD at the local Goodwill, so I don't know if they're not taking them anymore, if they're selling them online, or if this particular span of time they didn't get any donations. The other thrift store just had usual junk. I'm going to hit the antique malls as well. Peddler's Mall, I'm going to go back to that dollar bin to see if there's more stuff or stuff I missed the first time. I'll check out the other couple places, Trends and Treasures, and the Wagon along the way as Okay, so we're off to the source of records I've never checked out in hometown before, the Cracker Barrel, which supposedly has a limited selection of new vinyl. And I'm going to see if my gift card that somebody gave me is viable there. And just across the road is our ugly-ass hometown university football stadium, which is like a half-concrete bowl. And there's a game at some point today. So a neighborly reminder. And so look, it's a charming old-timey store, the Cracker Barrel, for you city folks that don't know about Cracker Barrels. Queen News of the World, that might actually be one I would think about getting. That would be 30 of my $50. Rush Moving Pictures, 35. These seem kind of high for what they are. I think I'm actually going to abandon my plan, because these are really all records that you should just be getting at Walmart when Walmart's having a sale. Yeah, so I decided it's like a Walmart reissue selection of records at prices that are high enough that I would rather get those things if I could get them on sale at Walmart, or if I can find the original at some point. And so I think I'm just going to end up using my $50 gift card at the located just by the Cracker Barrel, the Panera Bread. And you can see we're in basically the suburban sprawly part of hometown here. And again, there's our ugly football stadium and like the main road in town and all that. All right, here's a new bin. Note, put on mono of the amplifier, not stereo.
We wrote right on there. Oh no, that record lost all its value. Yeah, these are some oldie moldies here. This dealer is restocked, and immediately I see an Iggy Pop and okay, that's the Walmart John Coltrane. Iggy and Ziggy. This Radiohead is sealed. 25 might be a bit more than I want to pay. That's not my favorite Radiohead. Gotta think about this Iggy Pop. I have Coltrane and I don't need the Walmart version. Sisters of Mercy. I think somebody bought this from our local record store. Grande. It's not Hackney Diamonds. Yeah, none of this stuff's been here before. Nelson, Paul McCartney. So there's a bunch of record store day stuff here and a bunch of Walmart stuff here. Terrapin. That's our local record store. So this might be, I don't know if they're doing an overflow here, but there's a lot of Walmart stuff. Guessing somebody who just bought stuff. There's that Dave Mason colored vinyl, which I have. Bob Dylan, John Wesley Harding, modern reissue. $12.02 for Rhiannon Giddens. Not $12, $12.02. Beach House, Black Keys. Meat Puppets. Okay, the Meat Puppets is, I have that Jack White. It's a case. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting bin. I mean, I'm going to pass on most of it. Billy Gibbons and whatever the BFGs are. But we're going to think about the Meat Puppets. We're going to think about the Iggy and the Ziggy. Alright, so the Iggy and Ziggy is a modern reissue on pink vinyl. I think I'm going to pass on it. But this Meat Puppets, I think, is an original on SST. An original on SST in good shape at $20, I think, is a buy. A little dusty, but it's going to clean up just fine. I see no major scratches. Flat. The original inner sleeve is missing, unfortunately. But the SST price tag is in there. So this is from 1986. Alright, checking the other bin. Seems to be a mix of the old stuff they had before. So this is like one of the modern Pixies albums. At 18, I don't think I like the new Pixies enough to pick it up. But it's cool to see stuff like that hitting the shelves here. Seems like that Pixies belonged in the bin I just looked at. The Blasters for 10. I might have to check that out. Spiritualized for 15. Ooh, yeah. Jason Isbell, 15. Yeah, this might have turned into an expensive trip here. And Suzanne Vega signed for $5. I think I have to get that. Power Station. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff mixed in with the stuff that's been here forever. Blue Oyster Cult, $11.11. Lone Ranger. Alright. I have the Worst of Jefferson Airplane. Linda is a prisoner. They took away her roller skates and her tube socks. Barry White's Greatest Hits. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here I haven't seen before. Julian Lennon. And a lot of the usual. Then we're back into like Blackwood Brothers and Diana Ross. Here's the Linda Ronstadt and Polka Dots. Bob Calvary Trio. Sealed. They think it's worth 18. I'm gonna disagree. Some Olivia's. Some Joni Mitchell's. Fine Young Cannibals 12-inch. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff that in here that was not here the last time I looked. I have to go through and figure out just how much of this stuff I'm going to get. Thinking about Suzanne Vega at 5. Thinking about Jason Isbell at 15. Thinking about Spiritualized at 15. About the Blasters at 10. Thinking about the Meat Puppets at 20 because it's a original SST. Alright, so this is one of the funniest things I've seen. So a month or two ago, I saw this Depeche Mode Master and Servant 12-inch in a different booth for $10. I thought about it. It passed because it wasn't a great case. Now it's in the infamous Whipped Cream for $20, Linda on roller skates for $10 bin for $25. I'm almost positive it's the same copy. I think this person bought the other ones and is trying to 2.5x it up. Alright, so this is the remnant of, there were 2 $1 bills here. There's only one left. The Stevie Wonder, which I didn't get last time. I think I really should get. Yeah. I was looking back at the footage last time and I was like, why didn't I get that? The rest of these I think I'm going to leave behind, like Jane Fonda's Workout Record, and Helen Reddy, and Linda's Greatest Hits in Bad Shape, and Al Jarreau, and Crystal Gale. I think we'll leave these behind. Beat Up Partridge Family, Beat Up whatever that is. Beat Up Go-Go's. Yeah, kind of what I thought. People have hit most of the good stuff.
Alright, so here's the sealed Stevie Wonder in Square Circle from 1985 for $1. Probably most known for Part-Time Lover. And so let's get the shrink off. Alright, there goes the shrink. It's a gatefold. And we'll look at the record. So, insert. Paper sleeve, a little bit yellowed from the time. Tamla Records. Near mint. Never been played. I'll play it and report back. But
there's another new to me band. I thought this was looking like Grandma's Records. Astronauts. Let's see if that's anything. Olivia's Greatest Hits, and Ray Clark, and Dionne Warwick, and more Dean Martin. But this is the one that's somewhat intriguing. I think this is surf music. Yeah, we got Morris's record. We'll look this one up. So the Astronauts is too beat up to bother with. Alright, so I've seen a lot of these records, although some of them are new and they now have them set up so they have a wall. So they got Led Zeppelin at 25 and Hendrix at 30. A rare wall at 40. I'm sure it's really rare. It's one of the top selling records of all time. And Tres Hombres. And Led Zeppelin 4. And the Eagles and Led Zeppelin 2. And like Thin Lizzy. Yeah, huge scratches. Yeah, this is a passer. Who knew Jimmy C. Riley had something besides Harper Valley PTA? The land of sugar cubes and sugar roasts. Alright, so this is something I have not seen here before. Elvis Presley, 20 golden hits in full color sleeves, 10 records. They're selling it for $35. So it's averaging $3.50 each. Which I'm gonna guess is probably too much. The box has never been opened. I mean, there's some damage, a little bit of damage to the box. But yeah, this box has never been opened. Yeah, we're gonna need to look that up. It's getting close to Christmas with that Elvis Christmas stored horizontally. And hot sauce challenge. So not only might it be too hot for you, it might be rancid, because who knows how old this is. Hey look, it's a guitar tab book with Bon Jovi's 2 greatest hits. Oh, that's 20 greatest hits. Sorry, I thought it was 2 greatest hits.
Okay, so this Suzanne Vega record, so I saw it for $5, actually $4.92, and it was autographed and it was in clean shape. So I figured, I didn't even look it up, I figured it was worth $5 to me. Then I got it home and I realized it was the Speaker's Corner Audiophile release, looked it up, $52